couldn't find the one. But couldn't find it. When you're born, you be a dear mamma. Until you know the command, Jeff, and I say what they command.
Whoa.
Alright, so you're the 10th born.
Right.
The 10th born, okay. That's all I wanted to establish.
Okay, you said no.
Okay.
So,
Tiffany Haddish portraying Auntie D.
I don't think this. Me personally, I have nothing against the young lady. She's with me.
Good morning from Aborigine Beach Resort. It's your favorite village boy, Mr. Ghana, baby. Right.
This is the Kumasi City Mall. Of course, it's in Kumasi. And we're on our tour, but we stopped over here just to do what we do. Check out the local scenery. And I just left the Apple store, which was pretty cool. They have everything that you need, especially, I mean, because we're in Africa, I guess what they have are some items that are not available like in Los Angeles, because in LA, you know, everything is cutting edge, up front, new, all that kind of stuff. And I noticed that they have some of the older model items, especially in my case. I have an older Apple MacBook that I use, so I want to get a newer cable. They have it here. Let's just say they have everything here, because I don't know if they have it in Los Angeles. I haven't checked exactly, but I just didn't see it, you know, on the floor. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with that story, but this is the Kumasi City Mall.
Welcome to Kumasi City Mall. This is Kumasi City Mall. Bye.
So what's exciting about today is the naming ceremony, and so folks are dressed in white, all right, as a part of the ceremony. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see the naming ceremony. So hopefully I'll get some good footage of that, and it'll be a very spiritual, well, it's already a spiritual journey, but it'll be a very spiritual event. Stay tuned.
go to the river where he performed the rituals, or let me say the libation, we need to pay something to the gods to revoke all the curses. It will be like maybe $500. So if you don't have the 500 USD, you might die.
Oh,
Yes. So if you have the money, you can go and reverse the curse, or let me say you can revoke the curses. But if you don't have, in every, even if I steal somebody's food, money, whatever it is, and the person curses, I can't live maximum of maybe 5 years. Maximum could be like a year and over. So this is a market, open air market. This is a market day here. Fumso. Fumso. F-U-M-S-O. Fumso.
Were we supposed to stop?
No, we are just crossing. Like they trade, they do business on the main road, like the highway. So in the middle of the road, you see them selling and buying.
Ready for it.
So when you get there, you need to stop. 10 seconds to go. Hold on. So maybe the road is free, then you looking for like roadkill.
Me too. Hey, if you see something like that,
Have you seen
you gotta
live
stop.
Don't tell the driver to stop. He will keep on going because he doesn't know what you want to take or what.
Now that I regret, I should have persisted and made us stop and go back yesterday. Because that's the one thing, even for you, you don't see, you see.
So we stopped over here at this Pacific Diesel gas station, and we're over here because we need to use the restroom. It's a long ride. We're traveling from, where are we traveling from? We just came from Kumasi. We're headed to Cape Coast right now, and our bellies are full. Our tour guide, Edmund, provided us with some yogurt and a delicious bread with corned beef and some onions inside of it. So we just ate that. But now it's time for us to use the restroom and stretch our legs. That's what I'm looking forward to, stretching my legs out here, because it's a long ride. It's a long ride. But hey, you know, you have to take the good with the bad. The bad being cramped in a van for a number of hours, but the good is the beauty of being in Africa and seeing everything and experiencing all of this. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Peace, love, you know. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Anything else? Anything else? What's up? Okay, everybody get in the shot. Everybody. Everybody in the shot. Everybody. Everybody, yep. Keep going. All right, yeah. End it. Come on. All right, done.
Welcome to Asemanso Slave River and Ancestral Graveyard, located in the central region of Ghana. I think he's gonna give the rest of the intro.
10 seconds is fine.
Okay,
That's it.
Entering into somebody's home. When you say agu, you're trying to knock by not actually knocking. So you say agu. Very good. So if the person is in there and the person says amen, he is announcing his presence in the house and for you to walk right in. But if you don't hear anybody, please don't go inside. Just turn your back and go back to where you are coming from. While the trade was going on, whilst the trade was going on, there were others among us who didn't like it, so they had to fight against it. So for those who were fighting against the trade, those rebelling against it, they were using some plants. And this tells you how connected our ancestors were to plants and then the natural resources we have. Take a look.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going this way. You could see them closing up. That's how sensitive these plants were. They call it the mimosa plant. I'm not talking about the cocktail anyway. Yeah. For those from the United States, each time I say mimosa, they will be like, okay, cocktail. Yeah, that's not it. This plant has helped most of our ancestors to flee from their rhythm. Their captors were stepping on this plant and it gave them the knowledge of closure. When they are getting closer to them, from this they could tell. This will take like 12 minutes top to open up, and that's a lot of time for them to tell somebody has been around. So imagine you are a big family on this compound, trying to save your people. You don't have alarm system back then. You rely on this, and it tells you that some people have been around. You, as the head of the family, you take up the mantle to trace the person. If you can find the person and overpower the person, you do that. So these plants serve such a purpose. A lot of our ancestors felt like this alone will not help them, so they have to settle on top of mountains. Others went into hiding in caves, of which we have tons of these caves in Ghana. Shai Hills, in the Shai Osudoku mountain. We have another one on top of the Kwewu mountain. Then when you get to the northern part of Ghana, we have several. Around that time, in Sandema or Nalerugu, they had a defense wall built surrounding their communities to prevent the captors from getting to them. And they were fighting them. Several battles have been done here. They fought the raiders and then overpowered them. When we are talking about slave history in Ghana here, we always mention two notorious slave raiders, of which they were Africans. Lodging. So we are about walking on this path. We call it the ancestral walkway. Had it not been the weather, we would have been walking here barefoot. So when I open these gates, you will realize we have a more wider path. The path hasn't been like that. So the path is a little bit wider than before that time, or during that time when our ancestors had to walk through this place. We felt like, yes, it could be the same thing for you to walk through, but because we are not our ancestors, even though we have their spirit in us, we don't have to go through exactly what they went through. So we created the path a little bit wider. These little ones, yourselves, your skins are more delicate. It's unlike ours. We have been here, we've come into contact with all these plants for so many years, so we know how they feel. But you, immediately you get contact with it, you might get allergic reactions, and we don't know which plant you're allergic to. So they created it a little bit wider for you to walk past and then find comfort in doing that. So I'm also going to open this door. But before I open it, I'm going to knock 3 times. 3 times knocking to announce our presence into this particular space that belongs to our ancestors, not us.
I guess everyone is having their own spiritual moment here. We're not on the same accord. Some of us are talking and distracted and whatnot. Others of us are quiet and meditating. But here's the thing. I remember when I was in Ethiopia on my tour, And the tour went through a church. Everyone at the church was worshiping, but I was on a tour, so the tour guide was speaking. Pretty annoying, to say the least. So it is what it is. Everybody's on their own path. My sister is quick to tell me, no, hush up, don't speak to me. I just wanted to tell her that story. Oh well, guess I have to just keep telling my stories on YouTube and sharing them with the world if anybody ever cares to watch them. So, peace.
Behind you, this small one, it's the small palm tree on top, where the cup is. It used to be a very strong, strong cotton tree, very huge. And some cotton trees have thorns around. That's why this is here and it's painted in black. The first bath of return, Sankofa healing bath. Now that you have returned, searching for healing, you need to heal yourself. Your mind needs to be emancipated and all that. It starts from here. So you go down there, have a feel of the river. You wash your hands wherever you want it to touch. Go ahead. You are
So this is where enslaved Africans were brought before they were sent to America. They came here and they had their last bath. The last bath was the ritual before being sent off. and then off to America. But we know it wasn't a happy journey. There was more waiting for them. We are the descendants of enslaved Africans, and this is our return to Ghana. Medase.
We are four.
So Nananum said, welcome. So it's Akwaba, and you respond by saying Medase. So Akwaba.
Medase.
Nana is correcting you. Okay. Yeah.
Asasi yansa.
Yeah.
Asasi yansa.
Yeah.
Asasi ya unsani o.
Yeah.
Ochiama unsani.
Yeah.
Esoko unsani.
Yeah.
Nyamuru unsani.
Yeah.
Akosi.
Yeah.
Dunta.
Yeah.
Yeta shiri kraye yana na unu kusu.
Yeah.
Ena yue ni wuri ye paima anya bone. Ye ba na ni jiri. Eye atmeni ko unsani o.
Yeah.
Ema ati akunya so unsani. Ahima fo unsani.
Yeah.
Yeni anu mo fi amanoni abaka yensa ayi omu fi ha ne koy. Ya chi pa. Ena wie mo abaka yensa mo so ya. Nana mo prapra mo ho.
Yeah.
Mo prapra mo ho.
Yeah.
Mo prapra mo ho.
Yeah.
Ya to su bio. Yeni anu abaka mo nsa ya ayi. Mamu mo asunsi. Se na mo ba ayi. Omo kwa omo bu biya she omo asun. Ah che omo nka ayi bi. Munti o ma bi.
Obetuna at Penny Laja. Send the Maymani Din, what they farm me watch it, Yadom. Farm me watch it, Yadom. Farm me watch it. Miss Sia can see. Miss Sia can see. So we will see. Nay and see. Catch any papa and say and see. I some now will see ya. Careful one, make Mammy watching him in America. At the end, you see Nemo and your mother. Kwame, the 2 day Kwame. Watch it. Kwame, watch it. Kwame, watch it. When I'm going to on your cassette. When you fly, boom, quad, muscle. When I'm in Peda, we know what to see. A real with this year for I may have one any. Now, me too, do. The door by him, I have for Hayani, oh, my Hayana, walk. My 2 ding, the do bomb a bussy, I may have one any. It's all coming home. When no domain now. A real frown, Kwame, watch it. Yeah, go.
So now you must say your name is Kwame Wachiado. Kwame because you were born on Saturday, and it is your soul name that you cannot temper with. So whenever you are born on a particular day, your name is automatic. But the Queen Mother has also added Wachiado to your name. Wachiado is a name for rich men. So basically, when you have Wachiado, then it means you're going to be so rich. Also, we saw Nana pouring some water on the ground. Yes, when we are naming our children, let's started right from them. It's basically telling you when you see water, don't solve alcohol. Tell them it is water. What are they trying to do? That you should stand by the truth, no matter what. Even if the truth will kill you, tell it as it is, because that is what you saw. Also, Nana Ima said she is a free mother of this community. She was born in this community. She has observed all the traditions of our ancestors. The friend of Accra,
Amanfo.
Since you Adwa, police, every since you are the name, since Yamina Wadon, the better at the Sam, you know I won't have 4. The better at the Sam.
Well, it's 3 years after the year of the return. It's 3 years later, but time isn't an issue. It's the purpose, it's the intention, it's the culmination of our journey. It's the intention of our journey. It's the reason that we are here, to Sankofa, to remember, to reconnect. We are detached from our ancestry, and through knowledge of self, through knowledge of history, we reconnect ourselves with everything that truly is Africa, the motherland. So that's why we're here, and this is an auspicious occasion. Although I'm not participating directly in the naming ceremony, I'm still here in the physical and in spirit. to celebrate this auspicious occasion, to offer support, whether it be through taking video or helping out however I can. So this is the occasion, this is the day, and that's why we're here. We've been welcomed, we've been treated very well, we've been received with open arms, and the experience is one for the record books, one for the history books. First time in Ghana. For me, not the first time in Africa, but the first time in Ghana. There's so much here, so much wealth here. Lest we not forget that. When we return to our homes in Los Angeles, our hometowns, we must not forget that we come from great wealth and a tremendously proud history. Yep.
If it rains on us, it's also a blessing.
Yes, it's like seed.
Like seed.
Okay.
Hey, Yanima, they are calling you.